So did you see that AirLLM can run 70B models on just a 4 GB GPU? I mean, how is that even possible?
Right? It's wild. They optimize memory usage without any of the traditional methods like quantization or distillation.
Exactly, but it makes me wonder about the trade-offs. Is there any performance loss when they do this?
That's a fair question. They claim almost no accuracy loss, but I wonder how they measure that.
Yeah, and what about the implications for users? Can regular folks really run these massive models?
Great point. This could really democratize AI. But does it mean you need a specific setup or software?
From what I read, you just need to install their package and follow a few steps. It seems user-friendly.
That's encouraging, but I'm curious about their model compression technique. How does that speed things up?
They use blockwise quantization, which reduces the model size without affecting performance much.
Interesting. But isn't quantization usually tricky because of accuracy concerns?
It is, but here they only quantize weights, not activations. That makes it easier to maintain accuracy.
That's a clever workaround. But does this mean the model won't perform well on all inputs?
Potentially, if the data has outliers, it might still struggle, but they're claiming it's manageable.
Right, and they stress that it's a significant speed up, like up to 3 times faster.
Can you imagine the applications? Real-time AI responses on lower-spec machines.
Totally, but what about the technical requirements? Do you need advanced knowledge to implement this?
Not really, they say it's straightforward, but some users might still need a bit of guidance.
That's good to hear. It's about making AI accessible, but simplicity should still be a focus.
Exactly, and have you noticed how they're supporting a variety of models? That's pretty impressive.
Right? They even mention support for models like ChatGLM and QN. Such diversity.
I wonder how they ensure compatibility across such different architectures.
That's a challenge for sure, but they seem to have a flexible framework to handle it.
Makes sense, flexibility is key, especially with the rapid evolution in AI models.
True, but I hope they keep up with updates to avoid bugs and ensure stability.
That's crucial, and speaking of updates, they seem to roll them out quite regularly.
Yeah, they just added support for new models and improved features. Continuous innovation.
But isn't there a risk of breaking existing features with constant changes?
Definitely. There's always a balancing act between new features and stability.
So do you think AirLLM is changing the landscape for AI development?
I believe so. It's a step towards making powerful AI tools more accessible to everyone.
Absolutely, but what about the ethical implications of democratizing such powerful tools?
That's a massive topic. More access means more responsibility in how we use AI.
Exactly, we need to consider both the possibilities and the potential misuse.
For sure. It's exciting but also a bit daunting to think about where this could lead.
Totally, but it opens up so many discussions about governance and regulation in AI.
Yes, and how do we educate users about ethical AI use without overwhelming them?
That's the challenge. It's about simplicity and clarity while emphasizing responsibility.
Exactly. I'd love to see more resources that tackle these ethical questions head-on.
Me too, and I think communities can play a large role in fostering positive discussions.
Absolutely. It's about building a culture of responsible AI use as these tools spread.
So do you think there's a limit to how much we can optimize these models?
There's always a limit, but as tech advances, we might push those boundaries further.
It'll be fascinating to see where we end up. The future is really unpredictable.
For sure. And it's discussions like this that help us frame those possibilities.
Exactly, here's us to exploring more exciting advancements in AI together.
Cheers to that. Let's keep the conversation going and stay curious.